We're back on Big Ten Today with a look at the up-to-the-minute Big Ten baseball standings. UCLA still perfect in league play. Nebraska has a 2-game lead over Oregon for second place. Both those teams look pretty good in terms of finishing inside that all-important top 4. You have USC at 16-8, just a 1-game lead over Purdue at 15-9 for that 4th spot. Now remember, this year's Big Ten tourney will include 12 teams, which means right now Michigan State would be the last man in. Spartans lead Minnesota by a game and a half, but the Gophers do have a series in hand. You can see that USC and Michigan State have all played 24 conference games. The rest of the league has played 21. As promised, Michael Huff is back with us, and Michigan State is finally doing what we thought they would be able to do over the course of the year, and that's rake. They're hitting the ball. They hit the ball hard this past weekend. They're starting to increase their average. They're doing a much better job with runners in scoring position, and if they want to hold on to that very slim lead over Minnesota, it's something they have to continue to do.
Well, and unfortunately, what do you have on deck? You have UCLA. Yeah. What the good news is that for Jake Boss, this is a club that has found a way to find their bats. They started the year 2-0 against a nationally ranked Louisville club, lost game 3, third game of the year, close to Louisville, and then went to Texas and played 3 really good games. Didn't come out with a victory. But you kind of had this feeling, like you said, this was a club that was going to rely on the bats, that was going to be able to hit and outscore opponents, and somehow they just hit a lull, lost that confidence, and all of a sudden, with these last couple games, it seems like that mojo is back, that vibe is back, and what you can say as Jake Boss Jr., as you're on the plane heading out to L.A., is that we just saw this team lose to an average ball club, and we saw how they lost. So if we play our game, if we swing at strikes, because they're going to give us at least one, and make good passes on them, we're going to have a chance to get at least one up there.
And I think that's the goal, right?
Yes.
You're always looking, especially when you're hosting, you're always looking to get 2 out of 3. But I think for Michigan State, against the #1 team in the country, even if you steal one this weekend, because remember, nobody in the Big Ten has beaten UCLA this year, I think that's a huge win.
It's a huge win. And then knowing that you have one more series to go, if you can win that series, you put yourself in the position to get into the tournament. And right now, that's all they care about.
The next series after that would be a road series against Ohio State. Michigan State currently 16-25 overall, 10-14 in the Big Ten. And at 16-25, you know the NCAA is not happening via the at-large. So the only way to get there to win the Big Ten tournament, you got to get to Omaha before you can actually win the tournament. Similar situation for Washington. It won't be easy against the Ducks this weekend, but I think the Huskies did themselves a massive favor by at least stealing one this past weekend on Sunday.
It's so true. To get that one game, it was on Sunday, and they found a way to get that one. Now you're on a plane heading back home knowing that, okay, granted, we've got a really good Oregon team coming in, but as long as we continue to get at least one, if not 2, everyone wants to get to 500 in the Big Ten play. And Washington still has that opportunity, but as long as you're close, knowing that there's 12 teams, not 8, even if I'm 1 game, 2 games below 500, I'm probably putting myself in a position to get into the tournament, and that's got to be what they're thinking right now.
How much of a difference does that make? I mean, you've played in so many of these series in college and in Major League Baseball. You still lose the series, but you don't get back on that plane to fly back home knowing you got swept.
No. Especially, again, in the major leagues, you have such a long season. You know, all I want to do is put myself in a position at the end of the year to get a chance to play in the playoffs. For right now, for the Big Ten teams, everyone knowing that there's 12 is positioning, knowing this is the last stanza of the last 3 weekends. How do I give myself a chance just to get into that tournament? And what that means, I got to win at least one. If I can get one, I'm still alive. If I get a series or I can sweep, I may actually have the last weekend of the year to be able to position my starters and my players to get healthy going into the tournament, but I got to try to win at least one.
And getting one against Oregon would be huge. The remaining 2 series for Washington at Penn State, feel like you got to sweep that series to feel good about yourself because you finish up against UCLA. Yeah. And that is not a spot you want to be in when you head into a weekend series against UCLA to finish off the Big Ten regular season, feeling like you got to win maybe 2 out of 3 to get into the Big Ten tournament. Not a spot Washington wants to put itself in, making this weekend series against Oregon so important. Rutgers is a team that, when playing well, Mike, they can swing the bats and they can hit a bunch of home runs. The trouble has been for Rutgers the consistency in doing that so far this year. They sit at 9-12 in the Big Ten, again, with a chance to make the tournament after winning the series against Ohio State last weekend.
Well, and it's nice they have that tiebreaker now over Ohio State, who's just ahead of them. But like you said, Steve Owens is known for having a ball club that plays a solid game fundamentally, that they know how to catch, they know how to throw, they always have decent pitching. It might not be top of the Big Ten, but it's always good. And for this year, the inconsistency has really been what's hurt Steve and that ball club the most. To your point, you now have to go on the road to USC, who, again, with the national rankings, is thinking, I've got to take all three. But you get to end the year at home against Maryland and then on the road at Northwestern. So going into this, Steve Owens, you're going cross-country, about as far east and as far west as you can go. But if I can get one, I'm going to feel comfortable that coming home, I should be able to win both of these series, going 2-1, 2-1. And if I can sweep one of them, I definitely have put my club in a chance to be in that Big Ten tournament.
And again, let's not get past today, because Rutgers has UConn today, a UConn team that has been traditionally a college baseball power, one of the better Northeastern teams year after year. So when you go into a weekend like this, you're getting ready to go to USC. You talked about Maryland and Northwestern, which probably become must-win series for Rutgers. I think a non-con game like tonight could set you up in great position to feel good about yourself heading out to L.A.
Yeah, and typically those midweek is where you're letting your freshman, sophomore pitchers. You might let some other people play. But to your point, I think tonight it's going to be everyone available. I'm going to put my best arms out there, even if it's just for 1 or 2 innings, but I want to make sure I put as many zeros up as possible, and I'm keeping my starting 9 out there. I'm not giving someone a chance to play second or play left or maybe a backup catcher. I am saying to everybody, this is 1 through 9, and we are getting this game, because now I can have some momentum going out to a USC.
Well, just like Rutgers at 9-12, that's exactly where Illinois sits. Now, watching Illinois' recent series against Nebraska was absolutely crazy. I think there was a 16-13 walk-off one evening. Listen, Illinois has lost 4 of 5, but the one win in that 5-game span was against Nebraska. So clearly the Illini have the talent to do this, I think, especially at the plate. The question is, over the course of the last 3 weeks of this season, based on their schedule, do they have enough to hold water and be among that top 12?
Well, I kind of think they do. Last 2 Big Ten series, Oregon, they took 1. Nebraska, they took 1. And we know how good those ball clubs are. You're going to end the year with Iowa, Northwestern, Indiana. 3 clubs that can beat you, no doubt, but 3 clubs that you have to feel, if I'm Dan Hartley, going into those series, I have a more talented, better hitting lineup. And again, for this year, Iowa, incredible that this is the first time I can ever remember Rick Heller not having 2 or 3 arms that are going to go in the top 5 rounds in the draft. This year, Iowa is living by the bats. Guess what? Illinois typically lives by the bat, so it's going to be a very exciting weekend with Illinois, Iowa. But Dan, and Illinois has to feel good that you're ending with 3 teams in Iowa, Northwestern, Indiana. That gives you a chance to think, win a series, win a series, win a series. And if I end the year 6-3, I know I'm in the Big Ten tournament.
I do think, though, Mike, they have to change their mentality, right? They haven't won a conference series since the end of March. They continue to go into these weekends. They win 1 out of the first 2, and they're not able to get that 3rd game. It starts to wear on you, and it's one of those issues that never really gets solved until you actually solve it by winning that 3rd game of the weekend.
Yes, and sometimes it's the guy who's batting 7th. It's the 4th pitcher that comes in because your 3rd pitcher on Sunday struggled. It's somebody else that's a freshman, sophomore that steps up and gets you over that hump. And once you get that, and once you win that series, Rick, you're absolutely right. Now you can have that confidence that, hey, even if we get behind on Sunday, or even if I lose on Friday, I know I have enough 9, 10, 11 hitters, 5, 6, 7 pitchers that I can win and take a series.
I think there are some great storylines. We're following UCLA trying to be unbeaten. 3 other teams in the top 25 trying to secure at-large bids in case they don't win the Big Ten tournament. And a brand new format for the tournament this year. 12 teams, everybody jockeying for a position. We are not going to know seeding. We are not going to know tournament matchups until the final pitch is thrown on the final day of the regular season. And that's the kind of drama that you're looking for.